WSET Spirits Level 1. Flashcards. Storage and Service. 1. What is an ideal storing practice for spirits? Cool and constant temperature, away from direct sunlight.
2.
What can cause some liqueurs to deteriorate more quickly? Once opened, having a lower ABV and the bottle being over half empty. Spirits will react to increased exposure to oxygen.
3.
What are 3 most used ingredients in cocktails? Simple syrup,
Fruit juices.
and cocktail bitters. 4. Why are simple syrups a preferred way to add sweetness to a cocktail? It makes it easier to be more accurate with sweetness levels in a cocktail.
5.
What is the downside of using the fresh fruit juices? Rapid deterioration.
6.
What is an extremely bitter-flavored spirit used to season a cocktail? Cocktail bitters. 7. Why should a fine sieve be used to create a chilled cocktail? To ensure all ice fragments are removed and the proper texture achieved.
8.
What would you use to mix ingredients together, cool a drink, and add a small amount of dilution? Mixing glass.
9.
What would be the purpose of using a Boston shaker to mix a drink? To create a different texture than a stirred drink by aerating the liquid.
10.
What is used with a Boston shaker to keep the ice out of the cocktail? Hawthorne strainer. 11. When is a julep strainer used? In conjunction with a mixing glass to separate the ice out of the cocktail.
12.
What is used to crush ingredients added to a cocktail?
Muddler.
13. What is a jigger used for? To pour accurate and consistent cocktails. 14. How do bottle pourers add in mixing drinks? They limit the flow of liquid and make it easier to accurately pour into a jigger. 15. What glass is commonly used for a drink that is served straight up? Cocktail glass or martini glass. 16. With what type of cocktail is a highball typically used? Highballs are typically used for heavily diluted drinks served with a lot of ice. 17. What would a well-chilled drink with no ice typically be served in? A margarita glass.
18.
When would a tumbler or an old-fashioned glass be used? When a drink is served neat or on the rocks. 19. What kind of glass was historically used as a champagne glass but is increasingly used for cocktails? Historically, coupe glass was used as champagne glass. 20. What glass is used for a single measure of spirit typically drunk in one go? A shot glass. 21. Other than diluting a cocktail, what is another way to soften the alcohol? Adding sweetness in the form of sugar, simple syrup, or a sweet liqueur. 22. What can be used to balance against sweetness in a cocktail? Sour ingredients such as citrus juices, or bitter ingredients such as cocktail bitters.